Hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about various ways you can use a balloon to target language for your child. So, this is one of my favorite therapy tools. It's simple and you can find it anywhere. Hopefully, you have one at home. If you don't, Dollar Tree has them for $1. And if you don't have either of those, feel free to use a ball for this instead. So there's a couple different things you can work on. First, we can target vocabulary for this. So you can, as you're playing with your child, talk about balloon, ball, throw, catch, bounce, round, circle, smooth. You can talk about textures. How does this feel? What noise does it make? Is it squeaky? So just have fun with that and promote as many of those words as you can naturally into the play, and see what your child responds to. Next, we can talk about social language. So we can work on taking turns, and my turn, your turn, and tossing the ball back and forth. Some kids struggle with this, and so take your time and work on it. You can work on requesting. So you could hold up 2 balloons, for instance, and say, which one do you want? And they have to tell you. If they don't tell you, don't give it to them. Wait for them to either point or verbally say it or gesture or something, depending on what level they're at. Make them communicate to you which one they want. Talk about, if you're tossing it up in the air and your kid really likes that, you can stop all of a sudden and wait for them to say either do it again or more. Wait for that. 9 times out of 10, they'll do something to get you to keep doing it if they really like it. Next, we can talk about how you can make a little social game out of it. So have them assign roles to the balloons. This is Sally and this is Jack. Hi Sally, hi Jack. And just play around with it. You'd be surprised what kids will come up with. And if they're not coming up with it, if they're kind of hesitant at first, model it for them. You'd be like, hi Sally, my favorite color is blue. And play around, have fun with it. Kids will respond to silly things, so just don't stress too much about it. Follow what they come up with, because it can be a lot of fun. Next, we can talk about how you can target following directions for this. So give them simple directions, and I'll include that in a list that I'll post for you, such as put the balloon under the table, throw me the balloon, put the balloon behind your back, bounce the balloon, point to the blue balloon, and then they have to, differentiate blue or green. So keep it simple, or make it as complex as you want, depending on your child's level that they're at for listening and following those directions. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was emotions. Some of our kids really struggle with emotions, and to keep it basic, for basic emotions such as happy, sad, mad, you can draw these cute little figures on here. Nothing fancy, just happy, sad, mad, and focus on that with your kids. Draw it on there or have them draw it on there. Some kids really enjoy that, and talk about it. Is this happy, sad, or mad, and why? How do we know that it's happy, sad, or mad? Get in front of a mirror and practice it. Sit there and say, like, well, when my eyebrows are like this, or my mouth is like this, that means I'm mad. just play around with it. And that's why I love one of these, because there's so many possibilities that you can do, and it engages your child. So I hope that this helps, and I'm excited to see how you guys come up with different ways to use it. So, bye.